Hi, Alan Stratton from Woodturns. After last year's ornament challenge, Paul sent me another one of what he had submitted. It's a nice Saturn style ornament. It's made from a natural edge slice of a branch and a centerpiece. His has the radiating paint here on the outside. He actually sent me another disc and some wood to make my own. I lacquered the disc and did make my own, so here it is. I decided to enhance the wire work just a little bit to make this a multicolor wire loop to hang it. I think it's nice. In preparation for this year's ornament challenge, remember, make your ornament. You can make it now, but it's due in November, and by the end of November we're getting ready for lots of fun that anybody can join with any craft, even stuff that is not turned. So let's have some fun and turn this one for now. The crosscut disc that Paul provided was dry and the bark was sound. I sanded the two surfaces a bit on the disc sander, but did not go for perfection. Then I sprayed them with black lacquer for several coats. It takes a lot of coats for rattle-can lacquer to build up. Picked out a hazelnut branch and roughed it with my spindle gouge. It is quite dry. It netted a cylinder with a diameter of 1.375 inches. I start with the parting tool in between the two halves. This will become the tenon between the two halves and must fit into the hole that Paul had drilled. Now for a modified octagon method. I plan to turn a sphere that will be 2 hemispheres. Since I will be hollowing the sphere with a tenon between the halves, I need to know the length of an octagon flat and 1/2 of the octagon flat. Next, I can cut tenons on the end that have a diameter equal to the length of the octagon side. These tenons are not a requirement since they will become waste. However, they indicate the diameter that a subsequent cut will stop at. An alternative is to draw the sized circle on the cylinder's end. I update my calculations before cutting the 45-degree line from corner to corner. After cutting off the corner, I can waste away more of the tenon. Before splitting each face in quarters and rounding off the sphere, I will not be able to perfect the sphere with the cup faceplates. This will have to do. With the remaining tenons outside of the sphere, I can grab the hemispheres in the long nose jaws while I hollow. The top hemisphere needs a hole drilled for the hanger. I may as well drill it now from the inside while it is still being held. Then reverse the hemisphere using that little bit of a tenon. I can remove the original tenon and refine the curve before sanding the wood. After applying shellac friction polish, and polish it out. Then, same for the other one. I want to soup up the hanger for this ornament. I have about 8 inches each of brass and copper colored wire. The ends are clamped in my chuck while I twist them together. The colors now alternate, but this will not hang my ornament. Then go on to the usual process, turning a loop that can hang the ornament. So now the twisted wires bent around a mandrel and the ends twisted together. I salvaged a bit of extra wire for some future project. Since this ornament is hollow, I inserted the wire through the hole and bent it over. Finally, use some medium CA to hold everything together. That completes the ornament. This is a nice one, a great holdover from last year's ornament challenge. Every year, I am amazed at the imagination and creativity that comes out in the annual challenge. So, get ready. Remember, an ornament can be any craft, any media. Personally, while I love turning wood, I also love the mixed and alternative media that I see in the challenge. November will come around quickly. Get ready and stay tuned. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my website because my notifications are more reliable than YouTube's. Please tell your friends about my weekly videos. I appreciate your comments and questions. Please wear your full face shield whenever the lathe is running. This is my best safety tip.